And folks, these ladies are looking so beautiful this morning, and Fatima was just twerking. I'm not sure why, but I'm not complaining. Baby, would you like to do some twerking for the camera? And this one over here, baby, it's your turn to twerk. Ready? You ready? I know a girl and she don't wanna work because she twerk, 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 twerk. I know a girl and she don't wanna work because she twerk, twerk, twerk. Come on, baby.
Come on, Marcos. Twerk, baby. You first.
You want me to twerk? Baby, men don't twerk.
Hindi kami ano, bartender no para mag-twerk.
Folks, these ladies are looking so sexy for the camping. My gosh. Are you ladies excited about the camping?
Yeah, because they have many food.
Because why?
They have many food.
Yesterday, these ladies asked me, they said, is this a camping trip or a food trip?
I like to camp because they have a lot of food. That's why I'm excited.
My God, folks, you see the stress I'm under here. You know, folks, here at the ice spot, now we had so much food, I'm not able to put as much ice as I wanted, but the captain over there has got one of my boxes. There you go, sir. Put that one there. And yeah, stack one more on top. Right there. All right, folks, they're riding redneck style. I gotta hold on to this thing, so hopefully this dude ain't gonna drive too crazy. Cause we are rolling in the 5.0. I got the rag tied down so my hair can blow. I'm in some redneck shit right here, but hey, to get the, whatever you got to do, whatever you got to do to get the job done, that's what you got to do. No fucking excuses. Almost lost a bag of ice. Oh hell yeah, we're cruising now. It's all good in the hood. Shit, got a motorcycle gang going down. See a lot of these motorcycle gangs riding through here, folks, riding up through Zambales province on the weekend. Gonna be tight getting through here, folks. Got a vehicle parked on the street, but I think we can make it. But folks, shout out to this gentleman for moving the car. I hate that we woke him up, but we made it, except for that thing right there. Hit that post right there. There's a little lip. So other than that, we were making it through. But this gentleman's moving his ride. We certainly appreciate it, man. Sorry to wake you up, brother, on a Saturday morning. Look at that, folks. We made it through that tight squeeze right there. If we can make it past this one. That damn thing did the gasoline. It fell off of there. And that damn foam cooler got crushed a little bit. Shit happens. Probably help if the fat ass foreign guy would have got his ass off the damn wheel. Right, folks. Coming up on our point of embarkation. Oh man, Captain Fred's already caught some fish. Good morning, Captain Fred. Got Reuben, grabbed the first two pieces of gear. They've already got the boat loaded up, jamming to some 80s music, folks. I'm telling you, life is good. And folks, here's that junkyard dog, Art's dog. Now, he was on point guarding the gear last night. And he might be coming with us, I don't know. Thank you very much, sir, for guarding that gear last night. Look at that dog, that's a good looking dog. Oh, thank you very much, sir. They're doing all the work, and of course we tip them for their service. We just got that one bag left, and this boat is loaded now. Hey, Captain Fred, how are you, man? You been fishing this morning? Yeah. Okay, folks, here's a lesson about these fish boxes. They're great boxes, but they are not portable because they are too big and you end up putting too much weight in them. These are for leaving in a vehicle or a boat or what have you. These gentlemen are breaking their backs, there's no doubt about it. Look at this boat, folks. This is the Minshew 2. Now, this is a diesel powered vessel. It's got a wider beam, and you see all the gear that I've brought, and then we've got 9 packs that are going on here. So the beam is a lot. I'm out of focus here. The beam on this boat is a lot wider than these other boats, and it makes a huge difference on payload, stability, all that stuff. So that's why we're rolling on this vessel. One thing, when you embark on these trips like this, you know what? You're putting money in people's pockets. You're stimulating the economy in so many ways, putting people to work. Okay, that's the only way you do charity work. Okay, that's the way you do it. And then you don't call it charity work, you call it work. So if you come over here, make sure you take some trips like this, put the locals to work, go out on a fishing trip, go out on a day trip on the boat, do some of those types of activities, stimulate this industry here. All right, Force G, you ready to ride, man? You ready to ride, buddy?
Let's go.
Folks, I got these gentlemen a bottle of Genebra. A little bit of Genebra, San Miguel gin. Just give them a little refreshment this morning. Got some change where I can give them a tip. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for loading it up. I know that was heavy. Forrest G got woken up early this morning. He does not have his nap out. I'm gonna board this vessel. All right, folks, we screwed up. I forgot to tell him we needed the life jacket out from this bag. So we've got a lot of gear in the bowels of this ship.
Ayun niya, yung kulay pula na yan. Yung life jacket. Take nga.
All right, pass the life jackets back. Force G, you ready? Folks, we got Eric and Mercy on board. The first couple of the Philippines. We got Captain Art gonna pilot this ship on this here vessel. Captain Fred will be staying behind with the shore crew, shore party. Yeah, he's organizing the shore party. And folks, this boat right here is like night and day. This thing is so much wider. It's got such a wider beam. You've got stored. This is the Mac Daddy. Plus, it's got a diesel engine. So compared to our last vessel over there, this is much more luxurious, in my opinion. And here we go. We're going.
You need room?
Yeah, Captain Mark's got a repair kit.
Couple of hose clamps and a piece of hose. That's it.
Yeah, two hose clamps and about an 8-inch section of garden hose.
That's all the repair kit you need.
That's all you need. So one of my previous videos, it was actually coming back from Subic. I'll try to put the link down in the description. But basically, the boat broke down several times.
Go where you want to
And the
go.
last time it broke down, the captain went down into the bilge with a wood saw.
Eric.
And with a wood saw, and we heard sawing, sawing sound. He fixed the diesel engine with a wood saw. That's what it took, and we made it on in. I think it was called the Blue Penguin or something Penguin. You don't want to take that boat. All right, folks, Captain Mark's moving us towards the stern. We're a little bit too heavy on the bow of the vessel. We're just shifting our weight back a little bit. So we're motoring out. It's funny because I was in Thailand one time and the boat was leaning to the port and the crew went out and grabbed one big fat guy, big old fat Russian dude, and moved him over to the other side of the boat, equaled it out, problem solved. I felt kind of sorry for the guy, but he was probably about 450 pounds, maybe 500 pounds. He's a big ass, he's a big old dude. That's all he had to do. All he had to do is move that dude over. One guy, straighten out the boat. bit too hot to put his life jacket on. That's why he's not wearing his life jacket, but he's about to get his life jacket on. So everybody concerned for his safety, I appreciate it. Of course, he does have a brand new life jacket, but sitting back there, it's too hot to put it on, so we got underway. All right, we forgot the little portable propane stove. We're only like 3 minutes out, so we're gonna turn around and go get it. We got like 5 bottles of propane. I mean, yeah, we can cook on the charcoal, no problem, but if somebody wants some coffee or just a quick meal or something, it's good to have that little thing. So we're gonna turn around and pick it up. Reuben grabbed it. That's what we were lacking right there. Captain Art has the same one we got, that Sonic, that bright yellow one. Alright folks, coming up on the stern of this here vessel, the Sea Bravery. Making know the Captain Art, man, shout out to you. Thanks for bringing that kayak, man. Folks, he brought us a kayak, strapped it on here. But me and Eric were just discussing, we are the only boat out here on Subic Bay, other than the Sea Bravery. I mean, I'm telling you, as far as the eye can see, we are the only fishing vessel. Okay, I stand corrected. There's one right there. Now there's 2 bigger ships over there. Maybe they have something to do with the gravel operation. Just to the right of hand gin. But I guess early on a Saturday morning, people just ain't out fishing. Except for us, we're headed out. Got Fatima back there racked out asleep. That girl is in hog heaven. That is a happy girl right there. She don't care if we ever do anything but ride around where she can sleep. Got Captain Mart at the wheel. First mate Reuben on duty. I got my man Forrest G, wife number 2 up here. As soon as we get out past Grande, this dude's going to don his life jacket. Here's a fresh look over at Hanjin Shipyard. I'm shooting on the iPhone 12 mini 4K 60. Not much of a zoom, so just check it out from here. If you're looking for a detailed look, check out our previous video where I zoomed in with the big Sony camera. There's just a very light chop today. Now there is some wind, so once we get outside the bay, out into the South China Sea, called the West Philippines Sea. Screw China. I'm gonna rename it. You know what, matter of fact, by the time I get out there, I'm gonna rename this ocean. No longer the South China Sea. Hold on, buddy. Folks, we got a small vessel approaching off to the starboard side of the aircraft. Looks like he's been out fishing, coming in with his catch. Is that a 1-man show? 2-man show. He's got a person on the back there sleeping. I just love the sun beating down on these mountains over here with the sort of inverted tree line. No trees until you get up there, and then you got trees. Just a lovely sight. Off to the left side of the aircraft, Grande Island. On this marker, this buoy, it says number 3 SBMA. This ship that we're on is such a smoother ride and a quieter ride than the other vessels. Now, obviously, they're going to charge a little bit more for this ship. We'll talk about that later. But any voyages that we take from now on will be on this here boat. I'm going to show you the families that live along the beach here. Most of them are fishermen. You see all the little small tiny fishing boats. A few more families on this particular beach. Little vessel coming in here. Oh, we got a 2-person crew. A 3-person. Got a 2-person crew on this little tiny vessel. They're motoring along. Alright, now folks, I don't know exactly what this area here is supposed to be. If they were, I thought somebody said they were going to build a substation, power substation here. I don't know. So if somebody knows, I know plenty of you know exactly what this little area is. I mean, you got a beautiful little, looks like a boat ramp. That's what Eric said. You can just drive your bass boat down in there. So somebody who knows the story about what this is about over here now, you know, Hanjin is behind us. We're coming up to the entrance of the bay. We basically got a few shipping container offices out there. I don't know if that's like a concrete retention pond over there. I can't see over the hill, I'm just guessing. But somebody out there, somebody will know exactly what this is, what they were going to use it for, or what they are going to use it for. Somebody tell us down in the comments so we can educate ourselves on this little area. But it doesn't seem to be anybody home over there. If they are, they're not coming out. Another gentleman coming in, whipping it. Look how he just stays up there perfectly balanced. Because these guys have been doing it every day of their life since they were probably 4 years old with their father and grandfather. Could be an auntie. I always love looking at this rock as we come by. That outcrop. And just to the west is a nice little sandy beach right there. A little swimming area. That's perfect. We may have to come over there for a little day trip to go swimming. Looks like we got a 3-person crew. 1, 2, 3. We'll give them a wave. Hey! Alright, we got a wave back. Coming up on the watchtower. I don't know what you call that. Watchtower, lighthouse. Lookout. With that concrete structure up there to the right of it. And I'm going to put this down on the list of things to do. Just to come over here one day, and maybe they'll make it a day trip. We'll come over here and explore this old lighthouse. We'll explore that concrete structure, and then we'll go have a picnic and swim back there at that little private lagoon. There's a closer look at the old lighthouse up there. Somebody know the history of this station over here? Leave it down in the comments so we can all learn something. Learn about some of the history of Subic Bay. Looks like we do have some construction going on. Maybe some type of new lighthouse right here. I gotta pour concrete, mount something on that thing. Folks, Forrest G just threw the monkey overboard. It was Fatima's favorite pillow. The monkey's in the drink.
They put in there.
Hey, that's what you get for giving a 2-year-old a stuffed animal on a moving vessel. Got that one wound out. That dude's a gangster. He threw that stuffed animal out, and I went over there and said, "Hey, can I get a drink?" Alright, we got a little speedboat coming in. It looks like maybe a center console. And folks, you don't, here in Subic Bay, you don't see many of these boats out. This ain't like Miami or on the weekends, you know, you got 1,000 boats going out wide open like this. You don't see too many boats like that. So we're about to round this little point right here. I don't know what the official point is, but for me, once we round this point, we have exited Subic Bay. Oh shit, you got Ricky Racer. Ricky Racer coming in on the outside, coming into turn 2. Jockeys for position and pulls ahead. My goodness, folks, we can't even draft off of this guy. He's so quick. All right, folks, we're getting outside the bay into deep water. It's real smooth out here. There's really no chop compared to the last trip. Plus, we're in this bigger boat. It's a lot smoother. But Forrest G has donned his life jacket and practicing with his whistle. He's ready. If this vessel goes down, he will swim to shore, no problem. He even got his name on there. She said he looks like a little robot. Folks, it's starting to get a little warm out here. Check out the ice box. I don't want to say this is glamping, but we're not roughing it on this trip. Ain't no roughing it this time. You getting tired of that life jacket? It's a little bit too big for him. He's getting angry at the life jacket, but we're almost there. Another 20 minutes. Baby, listen, we're gonna take our shrimp and we're gonna dip it in your bagaong to help catch fish, okay?
No.
So you have to donate half the bagaong to the fishing operation.
Maybe you'll not get the fish then the bagaong is gone now.
Just half, baby. Just give us half the bagaong. We're gonna make
What if you not catch?
we're gonna make some stink bait. In America, we call it stink bait. So we're gonna take your bagaong. That honey, that bagaong stinks worse than any stink bait.
If you're not too bad but 3 days, not that too bad but 3 days, you're stink too. You put your clothes in the fish. Maybe you catch them.
Honey, there's nothing in this world that stinks worse than bagaong.
They have.
What?
You're not bad but for 1 year. You're stink.
No, you would still not smell as bad as bagaong cooking on the stove. My God.
But I'm not cooking in the stove. You're the one by that.
All right, folks, so we're coming up and we are going to try to make a run through the shortcut. Now, you know, we're not the captain, but Eric and I discussed it, and we said if this vessel runs hard aground, we're not getting it off that sandbar like we did the last boat. This thing's too big, too heavy, too wide. We got too much gear. But the captain says we're going to take a look at it and try to make the shortcut. If not, then we'll have to motor around the island like we did when we left last time. Now, for me, if it were my call, if this is shallow, I would go ahead and motor around it for the simple reason that we're going to be camping on the far side. We're not coming over here into the cove, over here where we used to be. We're going on the far side. But hey, it's not our decision. You know, we're just passengers on this here vessel. But I can tell you this, the law of physics. If we hit that sandbar in this vessel, the same as we did the last one, it's not going to be easy to get dislodged. That's physics. Yeah, we were here before on the other side of this here rock. Well, we're going to come over here and try to clip this shortcut. We didn't realize there's a little private little sandy beach. Now again, we were on the other side of this camping, our last camp spot. Coming into the shortcut, but again, we're going to camp on the other side of this hill, sort of in the main channel, where we can try to be in deep enough water where we can catch some fish from the beach. According to the captain, it's a little bit higher tide right now. But we're about to find out. We'll both of us are up here on point because this will be the action. It's looking shallow, man. Ain't no joke, right? Huh? This ain't looking good. That's too shallow. Yeah. Oh shit, we got rocks over here. Hold tight, everybody. Hold 4th G. Folks, it is too shallow. Hell no. I'm surprised we're not dragging right here. That is not through there. Certainly don't try to go through there with a bigger vessel. It's good to take a look at it. Yeah, let's see what happens. Everybody just hold tight. Baby, hold on to 4th G. Get them down in the boat. Yeah, there we go. Folks, the difference is these are tiny boats compared to this. 4th G not happy with this life jacket. Getting shallow already.
Oh, yummy. Oh, yummy.
There's our old spot right down there.
Folks, so far so good. So far so good. It's windy as hell inside this bay for some reason. Our old spot is over there.
This way.
Yep. Port side. Folks, they made it through. Again, they know these waters much better than me, but I have owned a boat before. And I don't take risks like they just took. That's just me. All you had to do was go around over there and be in deep water the whole way. Why risk it, you know? It just ain't no fun.
Big turtle.
Saw a big turtle?
Right there. Big turtle or a big manta ray or something. Oh my God. Big turtle.
All right, folks. He said he saw a big turtle or a big manta ray, one of the two. All right, now if you'll remember right out here, roughly where that boat is, we were fishing when I hooked into a fish and it broke my line. So what we're hoping is to camp on the port side somewhere over here where by various means we can get our lines out in the middle into some deeper water. Either by just taking the boat out fishing or rowing that kayak out there and dropping lines in deep water, or deploying drones to get the lines out where we got a fighting chance of catching a bigger fish. My God, it's so beautiful here. Silanguin Cove. And I'm not sure the terrain getting up to the top of the mountain here, but we're gonna try to hump up to the top just out of curiosity to see if we get a cell phone signal up there. I don't think so, but that's information that people want to know. And right now there is no cell phone service, but if we can hump up to the top and get a signal, then we'll let you guys know, anybody that's considering coming camping over here. But you have to be in comms. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. While you're over here camping, you're not being disturbed. Once a day, hump your ass up to the top, dump your email, check your messages, and then all is well. Our other option is to tape this iPhone mini to the drone and send that sumbitch up about 3,000 feet to see if it gets a signal. And folks, not that I really give a shit. I mean, everybody knows that we're over here camping, but it's a cool little experiment to see if we can use a drone to get the signal on the cell phone and get an email dump. All right, just keep on going. There's some, nice shade down there. All right, so we circle back around. We're looking over here into these trees. When you find these campsites, folks, you got to make sure there's no rocks and boulders going to tear up the boat. But this is plenty of shade, and also there's not rocks directly above your head. If you're camping like on a slope, you got to worry about falling rocks and knocking you out. There's no rocks aren't going to fall on our head over here. That's why I like this spot. It's a gradual roll up that way. Folks, look how clear this water is. I think we come in here. You got a line right here. All right. Well, again, let them be the captain and crew. We just kind of tell them where we're going. They know what they're doing, but the wind is blowing so bad. But what I'm talking about is over that way because it's flat. Folks, this is a nice swimming area here. I mean, you got rocks to get down through here, but we're just gonna take a little recon here.
You got your beach shoes. Oh my God.
Yeah, as long as you got water shoes to navigate these rocks, you're okay. But if you don't have some type of, not flip-flops, I'm talking water shoes like he's got, dive shoes or something, these rocks will screw you up. But it's good for swimming, nice and clear. A lot of sand, sandy area, shade. And there's already folks up in here camping. Semi-permanent before the fishermen come and hang out. This is beautiful in here.
Somebody's regular. Almost halfway set up here.
Yeah, it looks like there's...
This is what they just left behind.
I think it's a fisherman. I think you're right, semi
Spot.
But let's just, if we push down this way, I think we'll be okay. Reuben got the tunes thumping. Look at this. This is fucking beautiful here, man.
Oh, I love it.
We got folks down here. Folks down here racked out. Try not to bother them. I don't know, dude. Might be kind of taken here. I'm gonna disturb these folks over here sleeping. But there's plenty of room for everybody up in here, to be honest. Gentleman over there in a hammock. Oh, this would be perfect right here. Oh man, look at this. Dude, right here, look at this. There's no rocks here. Sandy beach, swimming. Crab hole. Back up in here.
There's people everywhere kind of camped out over here, man. Hanging everywhere.
Yeah, but they're just getting some rest till they got to go fishing, I think. So, what I vote for, man, is right here in the middle. Look at this. Look at this big ass tree. You know, as long as we share some food with these folks, they're not going to object. Got plenty of open area. Don't got to worry about.
Trees.
You don't got to worry about no rocks falling on your head. Look at this. I say right here, and if anybody has any objections, we'll share some food. Dude, check it out. This is the perfect beach. Matter of fact, this is the only beach. Look at this. Wow, the perfect beach right here. Because there's rocks everywhere. That way. There's rocks starting over there. This is it.